Though your childhood was similar to that of other Redguard children you knew, at age 10, your father thought you ready to begin learning thieving skills. You spent many happy hours in his workshop, practicing initially lockpicking skills. Your skills developed slowly at first, and your father seemed to have to suppress his impatience at times. You applied yourself to your training more diligently than ever. However, it gradually became apparent to both you and your father that, while you certainly would become a competent thief given time, you would never achieve his level of mastery. While you were studying hand-to-hand techniques with your father, your mother began to teach you, in her quiet way, the use of magicka. It did not take long to determine that you had some definite potential. You discovered that you could use both sciences together, using the discipline from your hand-to-hand and racing training to accelerate your development of mystic spells. Your mother introduced you to some unusual, non-human creatures, mostly the Daedra from the Plane of Oblivion. You learned not only to fear them, but also some of their language. One in particular took a liking to you and trained you further in spells of thaumaturgy than your mother ever could. One night, your father brought you into his shop, a serious expression on his face. He explained that an agent of the Emperor himself had approached the heads of the local thieves and mages guild. He had told them that the Emperor had heard rumors of a wizard named Fault, who seemed to have been allied with the Imperial traitor Jagar Tharn. The Emperor dared not act against Fault without proper evidence to verify his illegal actions. Your father suggested that as a pair, you two were just right for the assignment. Excited about the chance to impress your father as much as the Emperor's reward, you agreed at once. Some nights later, you and your father broke into Fault's study and began searching for evidence of conspiracy. A noise out in the hall nearly caused you to drop the stack of papers you were carrying. Quickly, as agreed before, you moved off to the exit route carrying Fault's materials, while your father headed off to provide a distraction. He gave you a wink and disappeared. You left the castle and followed the escape route to your home. There, a portly mage and the Imperial courier examined the materials, and from their reactions, the evidence damned Fault. You sat with your mother and fretfully awaited your father's return. The hours turned to days, and you numbly realized that you would never see your father again. The receipt of the Emperor's reward seemed small consolation for your loss. One evening, as you sat in quiet contemplation of your father's absence, a tall, battle-worn Breton arrived at your home. He introduced himself as Eugene, a spellsword and agent of the Emperor, and spoke of your father's bravery in his final mission. But he had not come to merely deliver words of remembrance. He had come to offer you a path forward. In secret, away from the watchful eyes of the guilds, he trained you in the art of blending steel and sorcery. Though your training with him only lasted a few short months, the lessons you learned shaped you into something more than a mere thief or mage. You became a Nightblade, one who moved unseen and struck with deadly certainty. Some weeks later, a letter bearing the Imperial seal arrived at your house. You were requested in the Imperial City at once.
"400 years after Tiberseptim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close in the empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever."
excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Hello everybody and welcome to Daggerfall. Yes, here we are in this small cave we managed to crawl into, but the mudslide, as you can see with this log here, I managed to roll out of it to use as a little bench. The mudslide has sealed us in, but well, over there's some sort of opening into, well, I guess we'll find out what that is in a minute. But first, let's prepare ourselves. Can't stay in this cave by the firelight too long, or I'll end up like those people over there. Let's take a look at our inventory. Here we are, Fabel. I'm a Redguard, of course. Nightblade. Eugene was very proud of me when I finally took up the class. Level 1. I got 100 gold. I managed to fish that out of my cabin before I left, but I didn't grab too much. Let's take a look at what we have. Yeah, of course I got my gear. I took it off for a minute, but let's put it back on. Some iron gauntlets to help with my fencing, that way I don't get my hands injured. And my iron longsword. You'd think the Emperor would give me something better, but you know, I'll take what I can get. I do have this spell book, but I lost my main one in the what happened last night, the great storm. So all I have is the spell book I managed to make. I copied down a couple scrolls from the Emperor. I have a simple shock spell. It does a decent amount of damage for a low level, but you know, as these things commonly do, it costs a lot of magic. And it's by touch, so only can use that in close quarters. Oh, there's this stupid chameleon spell. Chameleon, I wish I had my invisibility spell. It's so much better than this. Chameleon, it means that I have to stand still and then they can't see me. But if something already knows where I am, well, they can just come up and hit me even if they can't see me. And, you know, good luck getting close to a monster whenever you can't move. And slow fall, that might be useful. But we're running on limited spells. All we have is all I have is this blade. Of course, I do have my mother's book. Let's see if I can read my favorite chapter. This is the records of a healer. Someone I aspired to be before that night. Let's see if I can find my favorite page. A healer's job, after all, is more than simply binding wounds and stopping the flows of poison and disease. We are counselors and comforters for those who have given up all hope. Sometimes it seems like our kind words and sympathy do more for our patients than our spells. Yes, indeed. Only a healer was there that day. Well, anyways, we better get moving. It's quite dark, it's hard to see, but yep, this is definitely some sort of dungeon. Made of stone. There's a door. But I hear something around the corner. Let's get ready. Oh, a rat. Come here, you disease-ridden beast. Die. Die. I hate these things. It looks like it was guarding some sort of treasure here. Ooh, some gold. I'll need that once I get out. A joke book. Let's read a couple pages. How is your wife? Asks Zalthar. She's in bed with laryngitis, replied Haralith. Is that Argonian bastard back in town again? Yeah. That's the kind of sappy humor you'd expect from these books. Oh, and what's this? A potion recipe. Recipe for invisibility. A diamond, ectoplasm, rainwater, and nectar. Well, I'll take it, but it'd be better to sell that. I was never good at alchemy. Okay, let's continue on. Take a save. Okay, up these stairs. There's nothing here. Oh, a bat. He was hiding. Come on. You foul beast, die. Go down. Okay, let's use a spell. Shock. Dang thing. Alright, let's go back and lick our wounds. Goodness. No healing spell, no potions. Ugh. Let's close the door. Alright. This is tougher than I thought it would be. You know, I thought with Eugene's training, you know, I'm considered, I'm athletic, I'm brilliant, you know, I'm a Titanic, lightning fast hero, alright? But, you know, this is a lot more difficult than Eugene made it out to be. Let's do another save. Goodness. But this is to be the norm on this mission, I've been told. Scouring the dungeons for monsters and treasures. I hear something behind this door. Is that the flapping of wings? Another bat? Oh, something much worse than that. Yeah, I've got to prepare myself for this. Shock spell. Die. Die. Okay, I couldn't get it. Goodness. That thing was crazy. Almost one-shot me. Okay, let's do this again. It's so hard to heal myself here. I only have so much material. But I am improving my medical skills, at least. That's something that's a small consolation. Die. Wait a second. It's stuck there. Okay, let's quickly loot this room before it breaks free. Gold pieces. Okay, well it's a caged beast. I might as well leave it. There's no need to kill everything in my way. Oh, enemy. Oh, I'm fairly good with humans. Okay, took you down. Oh, you had a lot of stuff on you. Steel longsword. Okay, let's take some armor. A nice cuirass. It's a bit too shiny for my liking, but I'll make do. It's not like I can sneak very well in this dungeon. And a steel longsword. That's a good upgrade. Might as well take these small blades as well. Okay. Let's rest again. Medical skill improved. Now that I have a steel sword, I should be able to take you down. Oh, that was easy. You had 3 gold on you. Did I read something about 3 gold in the joke book? Where is it? Oh, here it is. A big Nord named Yolgan was set on by a gang of thieves. He fought them furiously, but in the end they beat him into semi-consciousness. They searched his pockets and discovered that he only had 3 gold pieces on him. Do you mean to tell us that you fought us like a mad loop for 3 lousy gold pieces? Sneered one of the thieves. No, answered Yolgan. I was afraid you were after the 400 gold in my boot. Well, I don't think this guy had boots on. Okay, well, let's continue on. There shouldn't be many more nasties worse than that thing. And that thing was pretty awful, even if it was caged. Oh, another rat. Come on. Die. Okay. You know, rats are easy. Bats are a little bit more difficult. Imps, now that's getting real. Oh. A thief. Die, Garrett. Oh my, he's beating me up. Come on. Okay, he's down. What do you have on him? Some gold pieces. Leather boots. Nice. An iron saber. It's not as good as my longsword. Alright then. Oh my, what was he doing in this room filled with severed heads and heads on pikes and skulls? And Eugene did warn me that there were many nasty people out and about. I might want to wear this thing instead. Some nice fashion. Let's take off the vest and put on a belt. Here we go. Many dead bodies. Let's rest up, because I'm sure there's gonna be more like that thief around the corner. I'll get out of here no matter how long it takes. There's a bat. Die. Okay. Well, they're no longer that difficult to me. It's an archer. So he'll try and hit me with arrows. Gotta get in close. Come on. Fight over the table, and now he's down. An elven saber. 4 to 13. I'll take the elven saber, because elven is a good material. And he's got a wereboar's tusk that might sell well. Alright then. Oh, a rat. Come on. Down you go. There's another one stuck in the boxes. Alright. So take a bit of a rest. And go upstairs. Backstab. Oh, I didn't get it. Ooh, he had an enchanted katana. 2 to 15 points of damage. I'll take that. Iron die katana, 2 to 20, wow. but it's not as good as my iron sword. Potion of invisibility. That might be useful. You had quite a lot of good stuff, and you had some greaves. Might as well put those on. Are you a thief as well? Guess you guys were here to rob the dead. I will too. They don't need it. They're no longer living. And it's been long proven that you don't take your riches with you into the plains of oblivion. A bear? Who would expect a bear underground? My goodness. Well, monsters are no problem with me. Animals either. Oh wow. Let's go the other way. A bat. Go down. Goodness. They're vicious bats. Let's take a rest. And my first level up. Let's put it into strength. Nice. Now I have 75 health. We're doing good. Let's continue on. Oh, it's another imp. Look how he's just spamming spells. Go down. Yeah, I've learned how to fight you beasts. Now, Eugene told me that sometimes mundane objects might hold secrets, such as this. Piles of gold. We're getting richer. And that's better for me. Because I've been told to fund myself for this mission. No support from the Empire. Except through some of the agents. Such as the Blades. What's that? Oh, there's a bat. Something down there. Let's go to it before it comes to us. Have the high ground. Oh my goodness, you're a skeleton. Oh wow. He's using that shield very well. I can't penetrate his... I can't get around his defenses. Come on. Come on. Thankfully, he can't reach very far with his mace. Solid smack. Let's hit him with some spells. Okay, he's down. You were a tough fight. Got a nice dagger. Hope I don't have to run into more of you. What's over here? Something on this table. Some robes. Now they're a bit too eye-catching. gold pieces, and a unicorn horn. That'll sell well too. No matter how evil it is that I have a unicorn's horn. Alright. Oh, so I went around and came out here, so that leads to where I've already been. Let's go this way. Whoa. It's an orc. I managed to score a nice critical hit there, but you know, orcs are fierce. I was very lucky. Look at that giant skull. I bet these were all his kills. Alright, let's leave the body there. A throne room? How pretentious can you get? Let's sit on it. Nice. Well, let's continue down. Maybe rest for a second on these steps. There's a door over here. And I hear something behind it. Another one! Why are there so many bears underground? Daggerfall's a strange place. Alright, well, let's see what the bear was guarding. Well, seemingly nothing. This was just his room. I wonder if all these monsters are under some sort of agreement to inhabit this space. Alright. There's a door over here. But it leads back to where I've been. So is there really no way out? Let's check the map. My mental map, at least. Let's see. Is there any place I haven't explored yet? Well, it seems there is. What about behind these pillars? And a door reveals itself. Another bat. Come on, bat. Go down. Yes. I heard a door open. Hey, it was you. Oh, an archer. My goodness. Go down. Some steel greaves. Let's put those on. And a claymore. 2 to 18. Much bigger weapon. It'll let me exert more force. There we go. Anything over here? Not that I can see. But there's a rat. Yeah, see, it's already easier to kill them. Oh, a locked door. Okay, well, this requires some expert lockpicking. Come on. There we go. Now it's strange that I can kick the door and it swings open. Just how much force I exert, I guess. Potion recipe. Restore power. You need werewolf's blood, saint's hair, nectar, and silver. I might want to use that at some point. Alright. Let's do a save and rest for a second. Take my sword out. Just another fire. Alright. Anyone over here? Oh, another one. Yeah, you go down easy now, don't you? A warhammer? No thanks. We've got some gear, though. It'll be best to sell at the next, the next town the next, civilization I see. Aha, there's an overlook. Wonder if those archers were watching me this whole time. You know, sneering. Look at the fool who's stuck down there. Well, I showed them, didn't I? Just like this rat. But I hear the sounds of battle. It looks like there's some animals fighting. Die, rats. A rat and a bat. They managed to kill an imp, but they weren't so lucky against me. Let's do a save. That's the exit, I'm sure. But first I wanna... you know, maybe clear out this entire place. What's the point of doing half a job, huh? There's another rat. The amount of rats you see around, you might think, oh, skeleton. Go down. My goodness. A formidable foe. Okay, let's run. He's not as fast as I am. But now he's blocking the exit, so I definitely have to defeat him. Should be safe down here. Enemies nearby? You! My goodness. I lagged and he almost killed me. Oh. But he had some good loot as well. A silver warhammer, that'll definitely sell well. Okay, let's continue resting, my goodness. Maybe go further down. There's a fire down there that might help. It's starting to go dark. Alright. Another enemy? Oh my goodness. How many of you are there? They're all archers. A steel flail. Take that. Let's continue resting. Okay. Very unlucky so far. So many enemy knaves and enemy rogues and archers have been returning to this hideout just to find me and all their comrades dead. Well, newsflash. It was me or them. And all of these people should know that it's survival of the fittest in these dungeons. I'll take all the spoils of war I can get. if I'm to be successful in my mission. Okay, let's check where that skeleton came from. Perhaps there's some sort of loot here. It seems I'm not so lucky. Alright then. Let's do a save. Very long corridor. Oh, another one. Oh. That skeleton, my goodness. Take it down. Steel saber. My goodness, what were they doing in here? Oh my. Oh. You just drop someone down here and with the rope and you crank it and pull them apart. Oh my goodness. It's awful. Did that skeleton slip through its cage? Or maybe it just rose. Who knows? But now it's not gonna hurt anyone else. And that's what matters. Let's get out of here. Alright, here we are. Make sure we're fully rested. Ooh, a lot of our skills improved. We're 2/3 of the way through our level. Getting better at using my sword. Alright then. Let's go outside. Here we are. We're in Daggerfall. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Another winter day. I think the water's that way. Yeah. Alright, let's check our map. So we're here in Daggerfall. We were coming... Oops. We were coming through the sea here and... Well, we ran into a storm somewhere around here and... I think we were gonna make a stop at Bethany. But... we overshot it and... ended up coming through this little... What do you call this? We ended up somewhere around here, but I can see there's a town right near here, so it's within walking distance. We could get there today. Let's go ahead and make our way there. So it's straight south, up this hill. Let's go. And this is the distance between one block, one cell, one pixel on the map. Starting from right over there, we're gonna run our way all the way over to the city of, the town actually, of Gothway Garden. Alright, here's Gothway Garden. We made it. Oh, and there's an inn. Let's go inside and talk to the innkeeper. Someone calls out, "Come in." Well, hello there. You've got a ton of potions, huh? I guess you're not the innkeeper. Where is the innkeeper then? Not you. Well, if that's the kind of service you get, then I'm definitely not staying there. Let's take a look at our map. Not that one, this one. Alright. Yeah, that's not a tavern. It's just shaped like one, that's weird. Okay. So there's a couple stores here, let's go check them out. Get some money. We'll definitely need it. We want to get our spells back. Some horses. A general store. Incense and soft music soothe your nerves as you cross the threshold. Each item in this shop is carefully mounted and displayed. Not the slightest defect can be detected within any item. Hello there, let's take a look at your stock. A lot of clothing, books. Got a copy of Healer's Tale, huh? That's a different binding, that's interesting. Well, here's some... Oh. Wait, I need to talk to you. Okay. Here, you can have my stuff. You can have those. 3 gold, yeah, you're gonna undercut me severely. Got a nice war axe. Interesting. Nothing I particularly want, though. Well, thank you for your business, I guess. So that place. It's an incense shop. Let's see about this general store. The shop is laid out in a practical and straightforward manner. All the items seem to be of adequate construction. Okay. Hello there, friend. Let's see what you've got. Casual cloak. You seem more reasonable. Let's see how much a small cart is. 240. With the horse, you need almost 2,000 gold, huh? I don't quite have that much. Ooh, but an elven daikatana? Well, I can't carry it, but I might want to come back for that. A Khajiit suit. Now that'll help me sneak around. Yeah, I'll buy that. 10 gold, that's more than reasonable. Alright, let's continue. Let's take off our stuff while we're in town. Alright. I was getting a little bit stuffy in those, that armor. Let's see. Adequate. There's another store down here. Let's see what you are. Oh, a bank. Hello there. Yeah, I don't have an account, really. Can't buy a ship. Oh, there's tons of houses here in Gothway Garden. Well, I don't think I have enough money that I need to put it on in the bank, you know? And there's some more shops over this way. Okay, general store. This is another adequate shop. Let's see what you got. Ooh. A gray cloak. I might want to use that. Let's see. Okay, let's continue to the next store. Adequate. Skillfully crafted. The shop is better appointed than many. Its wares lie neatly on the shelves, although not fit for a king. All are skillfully crafted. Alright, let's take a look at what you got. Another Khajiit suit, huh? Well, let's go. Okay. I think this is also a shop. Rusty relics lie wherever they were last tossed. All the wares show the cracks and chips of shoddy workmanship. A mouse scampers over your feet before burrowing into a nearby sack. You're the kind of man I've been looking for. Would you like to buy some items? See, I've got quite a lot of weapons. Please, take them all. I have no need of them. I'll throw in this pair of pants as well. Let's see how much that is. Listen. I will offer you the absolute maximum I can, without losing my shirt. Here is 822 gold. Take it and tell all your friends you cheated me. Yes, very well, very well. Very good. You know, I think I'll make you a regular, you know, I think I might come back here again with even more loot. Let's see what you have on for sale, you know? An elven dagger, I would like a horse and small cart, though. First class supply store prides itself on having the lowest prices in Gothway Garden. Though you have bargained with me until the sun is low in the sky, I can sell for no less than 872 gold pieces. Very well. It's a good deal on to me. That's a good deal, I think. What else do you have? Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Now that's quite a good haul. Let's see. Rusty. Perfect. Let's see the wagon. Let's remove our ingredients and put them in there. The books, the recipes. That's pretty good. Got ourselves quite a bit of gold, 500. Let's head over to the, I think I saw there's some sort of guild over there. I think that was the Mages Guild. As we were entering town, I saw it. Let's go take a look at that. What time is it? Okay, it's 3. Yeah, let's go take a look. Aha. Yep, that's the Eye of the Mages Guild. Hello there. Peristair Wicksmith. Could I get some guild membership going on here? Could I become a member of the guild? Yes, you are worthy to join the Mages Guild. As an apprentice, you can use the Spellmaker and get training in any of the guild's skills. Later you'll become eligible to use the library, buy magical items, and even make your own. Are you interested in joining? Yes. Henceforth you'll be known as Fabel, apprentice of the Mages Guild. It will take patience and hard effort to gain access to all the guild offers, my child, but I can now give you access to our trainers and our Spellmaker. Too much power in too little time has destroyed many a man and woman. The Mages Guild is nothing if not conscientious. Alright then. See if we can go find a Spellmaker. Hello there. Oh, you have basic spells. Let's see. Cure poison, heal. Okay, that costs 136 magic. Buoyancy. Just taking a look at all these. Heal. Force Bolt. Damage, health, and paralyze, huh? God's Fire. Wow. Jumping. An open spell. As always, the pre-made spells by the Mages Guild is a little bit, inefficient, you might say. Even if it sucks now, I think I'll make much more powerful spells. Well, actually, first, let's clear our spell book. Don't want any of this trash crowding it up. Alright, first things first. Let's get a heal spell. Something nice and simple that won't cost very much. Something you can spam for a lot of experience. Let's name it Mend. And I'll put the orange light. There we go. Okay, that costs 48 gold. Not too bad. And next up, let's create a invisibility spell. True invisibility, of course. This is all you need. Let's call it Vanish. Okay. Let's get another heal spell. This time for fatigue. Let's use that icon and call it coffee. Alright. Damage, health. Let's do that. And it'll be a bit of a... let's use that, I guess. We'll make it fire-based. On touch. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we'll call it Flame Burst. That's good and all. Alright. What else? Free action, let's get some of that. Let's add water breathing and water walking. And we'll call it free movement. And we'll put which icon? Let's put that icon. Maybe we can get a small shield as well. No, it's too expensive right now. Maybe teleport would be too expensive as well. That's okay. Let's see. Nice. Let's see if maybe we can haggle with this guy for a good warp spell. Where is it? Recall. There we go. See if we can buy that. No, wait. It still costs a lot. Alright. We'll have to come back at a later date, but that's good for now. We got a Vanish, Mandan Coffee, Flame Burst. That'll get stronger as we get more powerful. And free movement, of course. That's pretty good. Alright, now let's get a room in an inn. There's one over here. Let's see. The Dwarfen Huntsman. Hello? I'd like a room. Just for a day. 4 gold pieces, take it or leave it. Yes. Food and drink, let's see what you got. Give me some bread. Have had a bit of a meal. Alright, let's go ahead and go up to our room and rest. Just take this one. No. These are some storage closets. Here we go. And there's a very small amount of rooms in this place. Alright then. Let's take a bit of a rest. And that'll be all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Daggerfall. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.